all right. What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports. Kit will be joining here shortly as well. Hope you're having a very lovely hump day here. It is sim time for the Browns, week number 9. We've gone all the way straight through. We get to go to what's considered the best dome in the land, at least until they build ours. And we're very excited about that opportunity, of course. The Brook Park area. Things are moving in that direction. It is the Cleveland Browns. They have made the transition to rookie quarterback Will Howard, led them in a comeback win against the Baltimore Ravens a couple weeks ago, and then lost a tough one a week ago against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets on a crazy end-of-game situation. Go back and watch that one on the sim. It's the Minnesota Vikings, and yes, you do not need to adjust your TV screen. That was Sam Darnold in this version of the sim. They did go ahead and choose to re-sign Sam Darnold. And now we go the 5-3 Browns, the 2-5 Vikings. So it is not going as well as it did a year ago, at least for now. You're wondering if they're having some buyer's remorse on keeping Sam Darnold. Here, they'll boot it away. Andres Borregales going to be taken at the 5-yard line by the Minnesota Vikings. That's Jalen Naylor, I believe, up the middle, and he'll pick up the 28-yard line, and that's where Sam Darnold and company come out there. Welcome in Mitchell, welcome in Fellegren, welcome in Jim, welcome in Dwayne, and welcome in Mason. Yes, Mason has been hot on the Arch Manning thing for a while. Even if you have to wait 2 more years, are you willing for it? That is the question. All right, first play of the game. Darnold climbs underneath his center. Browns rush 4. They'll stretch it left side to Aaron Jones, who re-signed again, and a nice play by M.J. Emerson, stabbing him right there at the line of scrimmage. Darnold now out of a shotgun. He's going to stay in there in the pocket. Now the pocket breaks down. He'll dump it short. JOK dislodging football from Human. And Aaron Jones drops it. 3rd and 9. Yep, we can take a couple shots in the meantime for sure. We're not just going to full-on tank. They set up screen left side to the tight end. Hawkinson, and he'll be drilled to the ground by Jordan Hancock. Pressure provided up the middle by Mike Hall Jr. I heard Jordan Hancock had a very good OSU Pro Day today. And may be advancing up some draft boards. Ohio State's Pro Day was today. Emeka Egbuka running in the 4.4s. Pretty much solidifies him as a first-round pick, which stinks for us. I was hoping he would sneak to the second. All right, Will Howard, he had a very good Pro Day today. I think they said he went 40 for 40 before Quinshon Judkins dropped one. And he was accurate and showed a lot of poise, which is better than he did at the Combine, where I think he just tried to overdo it on the arm strength thing and was very inaccurate. So, that's how your Pro Day is supposed to go. He'll start in a pistol, 1st and 10 here. Browns on the road against the 2-5 Vikings. They go to a bye week in week 10. Chubb up the middle, and he'll run right into Ivan Pace and Jonathan Grenard. Had a hard time getting the running game going a week ago against that Jets defense. Let's see if they can do a little bit better against the Vikings. And he still can't get around the corner, stuck right there at the line. That's Blake Cashman. Been around for a while, the veteran. I believe he was a Minnesota Golden Gopher as well, Blake Cashman. So playing pro football in the same city as he played college. Now Howard on a 3rd and 8. Back to pass. Big drop. Fired over the middle. Caught first down. Eli Mitchell out of the backfield. So Mitchell checks in for Nick Chubb on 3rd down. And Elijah Mitchell with a first down to the 47-yard line. First down of the game for the Browns. Brought to you by fill in the blank of the company right here that could pay me to say their name. Ha ha ha. So we'll say brought to you by Nagy on Sports. Guys, appreciate you being on. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports. Only place you're going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. And we're very excited to have you. Thanks to all of our subscribers for joining us here this evening. Now Chubb, he'll try the middle. Nice little juke move. There he goes and breaks a tackle and picks up 10. That's much better effort there from Chubb. All right, looks like we're going to get closer to the second half here as he is on the road and needs to FaceTime night with his child. Howard now, left side. Throw, deep shot, open. Oh, he had Judy open. Oh, boy, Jerry Judy was open. Kind of split that cover two look, that quarters coverage rather, and Byron Murphy didn't chase him all the way back. Play action boot to the right side. Levels concept. And he throws it at the feet of David Njoku. Josh Metellus was in the vicinity. Now a 3rd and 10 for Will Howard. Howard now back to pass. Good patience in the pocket this time. Shuffling, firing left side. Oh, he dropped it! Cedric Tillman. He had it in his hands. Tons and tons and tons of time and a drop for the Browns. Hey, LA, welcome in. Yeah, this one goes out of bounds to the 4. Nice punt there for Corey Bojorquez. All right. At their own 4. Here we go. Stretch it to Aaron Jones. Can he get the corner? Pressure from the backside. Pursuit, and they're going to get him down at the line of scrimmage. I thought maybe Levante David was the one with the tackle. I thought Chase Young was coming on that backside. Number 99, you can see he has repopped as a superstar. Up the middle with C.J. Ham, the longtime fullback, and he'll pick up a couple. 3rd and 7. Motion coming. They'll play action out of it. Mason Graham up the middle. Safety dance time! The rookie, our first rounder when we traded down to 6. Mason Graham sacked him in the backfield and into the end zone. 2 points for the Browns. Mason Graham right up the middle, and Darnold had no chance. Yeah, it's very interesting. I think as Zagura put it, there are 5 camps, right? The Cam Ward or bust camp, which means if he's your guy, you got to find a way to go get him. Then if he's caking, then there are 4 options. Hunter, Abdul Carter, trade down, or Shedeur Sanders. And nobody really knows what the Browns think at this point. We'll have to see what they end up doing. I will say one thing. If they end up going Shedeur at 2, it will make for an interesting season. I don't believe any of the smoke about the Dak Prescott stuff. The Brock Purdy stuff made a little bit more sense, but the Dak stuff seems just silly to me. There's so much dead cap on both sides. Howard now, 2nd and 3. Good protection now. We'll break down now. He'll roll. Can he throw it out of bounds? He does. Smart choice. I don't know about that, Mason. I don't know. I don't see him. I mean, can you imagine the Steelers taking him and then he ruins our lives for the next decade? Okay, well, be safe when you're driving. Talk to text. Please and thank you. 2-0. 1st and 10, though, for the Browns. Chubb, option keeper rather for Howard. Big gainer to the left side, and we saw him do that at Ohio State when he won the Natty. 13 yards for Will Howard. A little bit of that skill set, and the Vikings defensive line can't believe that they blew it. Cannot believe that they blew it. 2-0 Browns lead now. 5-step drop for Howard. Zip it right side. Short throw to Tillman. Got it for a gain of 4. But at least he didn't drop it. All right, we'll drive the safe nonetheless. Drive safe. Howard now back to pass. Fired it over the middle, and again at the feet of Njoku. So a few inaccurate throws for Howard in this one. This is his first true road game, I guess, if that matters. Or were they at MetLife? No, they were at MetLife last week. I lied. Play action, and they won't fall for it. Dallas Turner, first-round pick a year ago. And 4th and 16 will require a punt for the Browns. 2-0. Cannot do anything with their extra possession. Bojorquez boots it away with that mighty left foot. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a punt for Bojorquez. That was like a 60-yard dot to the corner. What a punt. Gee, many Christmas. Sam Darnold will be backed up. Could we have 2 safeties Is 4 the most uncommon score in football? Jones right side. They'll stretch him, and he's not going to get the corner and get a yard maybe. Seeing like a 4-0 game, is that the most? I guess 5-0 would be pretty uncommon too, but 4-0 would be really wacky. Speaking of 4-0, Guardians opening day tomorrow. Up the middle, Aaron Jones. Right into Levante David's arms, and it's 3rd and long. Browns defense looks svelte here to start. 4 would be an amazing score. Right side run to Jones, and the Browns will slop him down. They'll slop him to the ground. 4th and 2 and a punt from the 9 coming up. Demolition Dogs playing solid to start here so far in Minnesota. Rookie Evan Stewart got it. Good field position. Here comes Howard. 1st and 10. Taps the shoulders. Takes Luke Whippler's snap. And gives it to Chubb. Chubb will try the right side. Little bang cut up the middle for 4. It's the outside zone. Bo, welcome in. Sorry I didn't sneak you. Your color is the same as Mason's. I missed the other orange person had entered the chat. Left side throw. Quick catch. But, yeah, Uncle Rico, at this point, that's where we're headed for our veteran. But hope you're doing well. Welcome in here. 90 seconds to go, first quarter. Here comes Elijah Mitchell, and he's got a first down to the 30. Eli Mitchell stiff arm him to the 25, to the 20, and he'll go down at the 19-yard line. Elijah Mitchell brought in to, and now an injury actually, and it's going to be Big Milton Williams came over in free agency from the Eagles, and a thin defensive line for the Vikings. Could be at this point, but I just haven't heard anything about it. Mitchell again, right side zone, and he'll get 5 more on his 2nd carry of the day, back to back. Motion coming Stewart. They will give him the jet sweep. Can he get the corner? 10, 5, Evan Stewart, touchdown! Turn on the Jets! Evan Stewart! Shades of Anthony Schwartz, a jet sweep that actually kind of worked for a little bit, and he got the corner really nicely blocked by the Chief, really nicely blocked by Judy, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. What a play there. And they will go for the extra point here. Sorry, Mason, you have to deal with the weird-looking score. Andres Borregales' kick is up, and his kick is good. 9-0. Browns. Good shot of a brick wall there. They went 5 plays, only 45 yards. Good field position. And they have the first touchdown of the day here at US Bank Stadium. And right up the middle, ripped to the ground there goes Jalen Naylor. Alex Wright. Oh yeah, I heard that Pat McAfee's live in Pittsburgh sometime in April, right? I did hear that. Darnold fling it way out of bounds into the Browns bench. Ward apparently was the closest defender over there. He played better at the end of last year. They were just out of it already. I think he makes him a little bit better than Russell Wilson did, but it's not a long-term fix, obviously. Good play by JOK. I hope the signing of Jerome Baker does not mean JOK is not coming back to play football next year, but he's a starting level running back, or a starting level linebacker. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Go Browns, man. Hope you're doing well. Jim, I would say I don't have any intel or anything, but that feels like Joe Flacco or Carson Wentz as kind of the vet backup with Kenny Pickett, the flyer, and whoever they sign as a rookie is going to kind of be what they go to camp with. They could draft 2 guys for all we know. RG3 Kirk Cousins style. Fired over the middle. Picked up. Oh, he dropped it. Denzel. He's going to dust himself off like a no big deal, but he dropped the interception. Jordan Addison was in the vicinity, and the Vikings will punt again. to start the first play of quarter number 2. $12:51 on that clock. Remember, we played 13-minute quarters. That's the correct amount of time to get the ideal amount of possessions per game. So we don't have any 70 to 58 score lines. Chubb up the middle, trying to carry tacklers with him. Ivan Pace Jr., Cincinnati Bearcat linebacker there, taking him down. Now it is, what, second or third year maybe for Ivan Pace Jr. Do appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports is the channel. Left side throw, caught by Judy for a first down, his second catch. And Howard put that one on a rope, and Judy caught it at the 42-yard line. Appreciate all of my subscribers. You guys are the best. Do thank you very much for watching Nagy on Sports. Also hit that thumbs up button. Chubb to the right side. That makes Chubb run better when you hit the thumbs up button. And now Jerry Judy a little nicked up after blocking. And he's going to go to the sideline, which means he'll be back in the game. But that means a young receiver room must get old quickly here. Looks like KJ Hamler's the next wide receiver. Picked him up off the the free agency. Chubb bullying his way over the top of somebody. That might be his old teammate. This is the team that Greg Newsome got traded to, by the way. So Greg Newsome is their CB1. I have not called his name yet. Option keeper Howard. Right at the sticks. Cam Bynum got there. 3rd and inches. Yeah, I don't know if Jihad... I think Jihad's a first rounder too, Mason, so you would have to come back into the first round for him, but I'm not against it. Chubb, right side, 20, 15, 10, stiff arm at the 5, down to the 3, Nick Chubb. A little vintage 2-4 action, finally, with a big gainer to the right side. Look at him explode through tackles. And shove him to the ground. Yeah, and I like it, Mason. You have the worst offense in football, and there are so many holes on that side of the football. And assuming they do something, whatever they do at 2, but if they're taking Abdul Carter, and you're set, like they have to take a touchdown maker at number 33, though. Up the middle, Chubb, touchdown, untouched, and he deserved that one after a very nice drive. And whatever was ailing him a week ago to have subsided. Nicely done, Madden. He went to the hole. What a novel concept. What a novel concept. 16-0 Browns, 9:46 to go here in quarter number 2, half number 1. Phil Nagy on Sports again. Kit hopefully joining in the second half. I believe he's in New York tonight for work. So he'll jump on if he has the means to be able to do so. Thanks to all of our subscribers. 13 of 14 of you that are in the chat. We appreciate you being on with us right now. You guys truly are the best. Thanks for joining us. If they choose to re-sign Chubb, yes, I believe they're going to draft a running back. 3rd round feels good for that. It's just more and more, this is a league where you have to be able to score the football. And defense is just sort of like you have to get a couple of stops per game. I mean, look at the Bengals are going to do. They're going to just try to score 40 points every game and not worry about defense at all, apparently. It's 45% of their cap is 3 guys on offense. Yeah, no, you're right. We don't have a franchise quarterback, so we still have nothing, essentially. 2nd and 3. Turn around, up the middle. Jones. Ba-woo! The Viking horn bloweth. Under 8 to go here now. Darnold in a shotgun. And he'll be back to pass. Pressure in his face. He'll fire right side. Caught. Nice catch in space. That's Jalen Naylor going up high. And Brandell, the left guard, a little bit shaky. And he'll hobble to the sideline. So he's not out for the season. I think so too, Jim. I mean, I think it's possible. It's certainly more competitive than they were last year. Quick little swing pass to the left side, and Chase Young with some great pursuit for a TFL. Kind of read that little bubble screen of the running back. Yeah, we'll be hamstrung until 27. Hashtag don't guarantee contracts. Nice tackle again for loss. Mason Graham having maybe his best game as a Cleveland Brown so far. 3rd and 14 now. Browns defense has been sensational to start this game in Minnesota. 6:40 on that clock. Back to pass. They're setting up screen. He'll be hit as he throws. Jones has it. Oh, but he gets blocked to the ground. So Delpit gets blocked to the ground, but is able to sort of like reach his arm up to slow down Aaron Jones's momentum. And then he's going to be tackled, and they'll have to settle for 3. 49-yarder here. And it's good. First points of the day belong to Will Reichard, the former Alabama Crimson Tide kicker. And Reichard's kick is up, and his kick is good. 16-3 now. Browns heading back to the offensive side of the football. Comes the rookie Evan Stewart. He'll have the middle and runs right into the linebacker. Chubb's had a very, very good game. He did not have a great game last week, but he had a very good game so far here today. And he's in the zone as well. They'll go pistol here. On a decent amount of pistol. Wonder if that's something that we'll see in real life. Split zone look, and he'll bounce backwards, and then Harrison Phillips rides him to the ground. His 10th carry, 75 yards for Nick Chubb. That's going to be about 7.5 per carry. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess. Howard pistol again. Back to pass. Blitz coming. They feel it. They feel it. He'll dump it at the feet of Tyler Warren. Just can't get the football on target on those late throws over the middle to the tight ends. So a couple at the feet of the Chief, and now one at the feet of Tyler Warren. Have we caught anything to the Chief yet so far today? Back to pass. Howard, big drop. Fling it. Dump it to Chubb. 35, and he won't get the first down. 37, I don't feel like they're going to go for that one.
Probably not a go for it.
Hey, there he is. Welcome in, Kit.
Appreciate that. Joining you from White Plains while I wait on a call from my daughter. So I might have to jump off here, but
that's fine.
Figured I'd jump on while I was sitting around.
Appreciate you being on. Good to have you. And yes, Jim, we are under a month, and it is feels like every day. Silly season gets worse and worse, with Bruce Drennan saying on the phone right now they're trading for Dak Prescott. Okay, Bruce. Time for your pills and your nap, old man. Come on.
Yeah, whole bunch of silly season in every imaginable way. Franchise like the Browns and its turmoil is the ultimate target for that kind of nonsense.
Deep shot, right side. Denzel climbs the ladder, knocks it out of his hands. Beautiful play. Little swing pass to the right side, and that'll stop him short. They're going to have to punt the football again.
Yeah, good disciplined defense there on the perimeter, keeping with his man and keeping out from leaking outside, which prevented the first down, forcing the punt.
Booting it up into the air is Pat O'Donnell. Fair catch called for by Evan Stewart at the 43-yard line. Browns up 16-3. It's been a good half of football for Nick Chubb. And let's see if they decide to get aggressive here at the end of the half. Two tight ends in the game. They'll stretch it right side, looking for a hole. Now he'll bang it up the middle. Nice patience for Chubb for 8. Call it 9 yards to the 48.
Yeah, precisely. Patience is what did it for him there for number 2-4. Able to find some space. That little bang cut, beautifully executed from Nick Chubb.
Here he goes again. Same play, same patience. First down. Breaking tackles to the 43, and he is running like a man possessed after really struggling a week ago in that Jets game.
Yeah, he really wanted it on those past two runs. Nice patience, but good vision too. Reading these blocks well.
Howard now on a shotgun fired left side. On the sideline, caught and out of bounds at the 29. Jerry Jeudy, who's back in the game after his brief injury respite. And now 2-minute warning time. Here come the Browns.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he managed to get both feet in bounds. Looked like he might have been awfully close to that white paint.
There's a second just blatant drop pass. Will Howard's going to say it's on him, but that literally hit Evan Stewart in the number 1 and fell to the ground. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's not on Howard.
Back to pass now. Will, pressure in his face, and he'll be sacked. Second one of the day. Oh, woo! The Viking horn goes off as the defensive lineman gets there for the Vikings. 3rd and 16 now. Just need to be safe with the football. Will. He's got good time as they only rush 3. Now he'll fire over the middle. Caught! What a play by Stewart to the 8! That time the patience lets the route come open, and the rookie has the first down into the gold zone.
Well, and the key to being the protection on that one. They didn't have good protection on the last one. Line endeavors to do better this time. Gets him the time he needs for one to start to pop open over the middle to Stewart. And that was critical on that play because he needed a few extra ticks for that one to pop.
Taki Tamini, I couldn't figure it out. Second-year player in Oregon on the sack. Delayed handoff. Here comes Chubb. And that little draw look, Browns will call timeout. Josh Metellus, former Michigan Wolverine, gets in there. And able to make the tackle. Back to pass now. Pressure right in his face. It looked like they were setting up screen. That was the wrong time to run it against that blitz. And a big loss to the 18 for Will Howard. Dallas Turner, rookie out of Alabama from a year ago, first-round pick. He was driving through the country, so if he's not with us, that's an okay thing for him to stay safe. Whoa.
Yes, indeed.
2-minute warning. Everybody ran really fast. That was wild. U.S. Bank Stadium, I consider by many to be the best stadium experience in the NFL, at least until ours gets built. But by the way, the same architects is doing ours, that did theirs. Back to pass. Will Howard firing right side, late to the sideline. Can he get out of bounds? He can. But it is going to be 4th down. And I assume from 4th and goal from the 14 that they will take the 3 points to make it 19-3, just like we all thought it would be. 27 seconds left on the clock. Actually a moderately decent 2-minute drive that time, Madden. Credit where credit is due. "20 seconds. We'll see if the Vikings want to get aggressive or not. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports is the channel. It's our 2025 Brown Sim after a virtual, aka fake, offseason that I put together with the help of the faithful fans on the channel via some polls and some various things. And right now we're 5-3. This is week number 9 of said season, and then we will head to the bye week in week 10. So 6-3 going into the bye would be something. And they're 30 minutes away from that. (19-3). Browns are going to get the second half kick as well. They've run the ball very effectively. Howard has been smart with the football. He's taken a couple sacks, but he's not made the critical turnover, which is what was plaguing Justin Fields. Again, poor Justin Fields started the season for the Browns here on our team. Went 4-2 and then got benched, just like he did at Pittsburgh. And it's Will Howard's team to run now. Mason. Well, this sim season doesn't matter, Mason, because we'll be doing it again once they get the real roster, and they're not going to have Tyler Warren and all these guys. Now, back to pass on a play action. Zip it over the middle. Picked off. I had just said he hadn't made the mistake. Tries to go double coverage, and Josh Metellus picks it off, and your starting left guard, Tevin Jenkins, gets hurt on the play, and he's heading to the locker room. Oof.
That's rough. Rough play for the Browns right there. Certainly not what you were looking for. As a critical mistake over the middle. You got to be careful with those balls over the middle. That one does not go Howard's way.
Motion coming from TJ Hawkinson. They'll throw it quickly. Back. Oh, double pass. Back to Aaron Jones. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Where are the Browns? 10-5. Touchdown. A double pass. Tight end to running back. And the Vikings score right away. I've never seen that play before.
Yeah, watch this wall they create on the backside. Effectively a screen. Defense runs right into it. Jones has a complete alley up the sideline here. Nobody going to catch him, as that was perfectly executed. Little bling bling for the Vikings, capitalizing on that interception, and a little momentum going towards the men in purple.
That was crazy. They're going to go for 2 now. Back to pass. Now he'll roll. Now he'll roll. Now he'll be sacked by Mike Hall Jr. 19-9, just like we all thought. I don't know where that play came from, Mason. It's in the Vikings playbook, apparently. The old double pass, the tight end back to the running back. It was effective, though. It did have a little Music City miracle to it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
My double whammy comment was about the pick and the injury, not the double pass, but apparently I was prophetic. All right, Browns now. 19-9, no harm, no foul here. Let's just get it right back. That man could be involved. Would help. Howard into the pistol. A lot of pistol for the Browns today. But it's been effective on the run. Up the middle, right here. Chubb, beautifully run. 9-10. He'll fall forward for 9 yards to the 33. There you go. Thank you for using the appropriate sarcasm font moniker there, Jim, in the chat. Here comes Chubb to the right side. Whoa, he ran right into Dallas Turner that time. Somebody missed a block. And Chubb will actually lose yards there.
Yeah, missed a block, shut up field, and closed that one down very quickly.
Chubb up the middle. Bullying his way across. First down. He took Cam Bynum to the ground and picked up the first down. He's got to be nearing 100 yards already, minutes into half number 2. And jet sweep again. It will not work for a touchdown. It will work for a loss of 2. There's Dallas Turner again. Very talented edge rusher. Second-year player out of Alabama. That did go for a touchdown earlier, but it does not mean it was time to go back to the well. And off the shoes of Nick Chubb. So a couple of low throws for Will Howard.
Yeah, Howard looked a little jumpy on that one, like he felt the pressure. He had time, he just didn't have a good shot downfield.
And Browns can't run a screen because I started the game with them. And Rodriguez is getting himself in there. 4th and 12. The Browns have to punt, so some momentum back to the purple guys right now. Fourth and 12. Fair catch called for and made by Jalen Naylor. Darnold back out on the field. Browns defense have been extremely good. Then they got burned on the double pass. Otherwise, all they've given up is a field goal in this game. Back to pass now. Darnold fling it right side. Hawkinson will be rid out of bounds by Mahmoud Diabate. 2nd and 3 coming up. 226 to 106 is the total yards. Browns have really dominated all phases of the game. Just that one trick play so far. Reason that, whoa, sit down, says JOK. Aaron Jones thrown back a zip code. 3rd and 4. Under 9 to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Darnold now. Browns rush 4. They get around it. Fling it right side. Caught by Naylor. First down. Where was the defense? Way too much cushion on that drag route along the line. And Naylor has a very easy first down. Jordan Hancock, number 7 there for the Browns, closest one. But yeah, he got completely turned around.
Yeah, it seems like they lost a guy out of their flat coverage. I think they should have had somebody there, but he might have dropped off on a hot read, and seems like he was out of the picture, which is why that drag works to perfection in that case.
Play action for Darnold. They have some pressure. Tipped away. Ronnie Hickman. He almost picked it off. He was in the backfield with the fullback and made a great play on it.
Yeah, Rocket could have had a touchdown if he gets his hands on that. Just can't quite come up with the ball.
Oh my, what speed up the middle. Chauncey Goldston gets right up the A-gap from the inside and immediately sacks Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Browns defense trying to win the old MO game back here.
Yes, they are. Quick throw to the right side. It's going to set up a 4th and very long as JOK is there in pursuit. Denzel there as well. You know, we're 7 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter and yet to say Justin Jefferson's name one time. But remember, MJ Emerson's the one who's locking him down on that side. Remember, he locked him down in the joint practices, and then it kind of went all downhill from MJ. So maybe he's got Jefferson's number.
Maybe he does, but that certainly tells you one thing. That means your game plan's working.
Yep.
If your game plan is to shut down Justin Jefferson, which is a big part of this offense, then you're doing your job.
Sure are. All right, Browns, let's get some more points. Chubb up the middle, good start. Blake Cashman brings him to the ground, 7 more. Howard, a fiery guy, passionate leader. He'd be good in a huddle. But my dreams of stealing him in the 4th round, I think, have long gone.
Yeah.
Back to pass now. Howard fired over the middle. Got it. First down. There's the other rookie, Tyler Warren. Haven't called his name much. Could be the first catch by a tight end because it hadn't gone to his shoelaces. And Tyler Warren with the first down to the 46. It's really pretty good coverage, but a very nice throw and a good catch for Warren over the middle. One of those plays where he sort of rolls over the top of the defender. You want to see if he can get up and keep going. Howard under center. Turn around. Chubb. Just a whole bunch of bodies there. He'll say a yard. Howard pitch. Little student body left. Chubb. Can he get a root on it? He can. First down. Oh, a yard shy. Kind of that crack toss to the left side and picked up a nice gain. 3rd and 1.
Oh, another patient run there from Chubb, just finding some space where there wasn't a lot.
He has looked quite patient, hasn't he? Howard, right side with some heat, and it's almost picked off. And this is definitely... There's Greg Newsome. Haven't seen him all game, but he locks down Cedric Tillman. This is going to be a go-for-it situation as well. Why are we going to throw? I hate all of these choices. What are we doing here? Player, Nick Chubb. Come on, this isn't that hard. Chubb! Oh, gosh! Did he get it? I think he just had the ball in the wrong hand.
He did.
Oh! Who was there? He did. He had the ball in the wrong hand. The right arm gets the first down, but the left arm does not, and Blake Cashman takes him down. What a really nice tackle by Cashman. Well, it's kind of trending that way, isn't it, Mason? Nobody else has clearly signed him for what he thinks he should be getting, so why not come home and finish your career here, buddy?
Well, I sure hope he does.
Yep.
He's still my favorite player.
Yep.
Regardless if he's on the decline, I mean, there's just something about number 24 and the way he puts in the effort and the way he does it for the team, and he's not all flash, he's just all work.
Here comes Aaron Jones. He'll try the right, and he'll run into Denzel Ward. Nice tackle for Ward. So the Browns defense continuing to play tough. Offense, maybe, I mean, you're up 10, but I feel a little bit more comfortable with one more score. Darnold now here rolling away. Chase Young, they'll hit him as he throws, and that's got to be grounding or a fumble, but it's just incomplete in Madden because Madden. 4th and 9, they'll punt again. Pat O'Donnell getting quite a workout here today for the Vikings. So no harm, no foul on the missed 4th down conversion. And rookie Evan Stewart going to make the catch at the 25 and go down immediately. Well, the potential. I mean, there's no, there's no sure things in any draft, but It is a very, very deep running. They're talking about 30-plus running backs getting drafted, and it being a very, very good class. And yes, you're right. That's what's making it a tough market for Nick Chubb for sure. Especially if he thinks he can make 10+ million or 8 million or something a season. I'd be like, bro, come play for the vet minimum. We'll give you a nice incentive-laden cash deal, but the cap's going to be low. You get 800 yards, you can have 5 million in bonus. You get 1,000 yards, you can have 10. Like, I think Jimmy would do that for him. Left side Chubb, and he will not get it. Rodriguez is over there again.
Yeah, he actually had a cutback lane. He just didn't see it. If he cuts this back early, you can see it developing there behind the play. You see all that wall of blockers, but he had one man beat on the cutback lane, but instead he goes into a bevy of guys, and then that does not work out.
So 141. Dalen Everett down there on the tackle, and they'll need to go ahead and try to play some defense again. All right, stretch it right side. Aaron Jones, and he'll get it right at the line. Can't go anywhere. Graham is there. Hall is there. Ward is there. And this run defense has been strong. Strong.
There's a good chance that that's what happens with them. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the win-win for all parties. Motion coming from Justin Jefferson. Turn around, play action. And he'll fire over the middle. Picked off! JOK 20-10-5. Tackled at the 4. Owusu Koromoa picks him off, and the Browns are in business.
Yeah, in business indeed. Offense really kind of struggling of late in this game, but the defense just determined to pick him up off the mat here. And they do. JOK with a great big nice read. You see him just cut underneath this one. He's in the right spot at the right time, watching the eyes, sees the throw, cuts underneath it. Can't quite get in, but still sets up the Browns offense in prime field position.
They'll spread him out 4 wide all across the field now to give Chubb some space. Diving over the top, and he dove over the top of Metellus' face into the end zone.
And celebrates it on a very non-Nick Chubb way. I've never, ever managed to figure out.
Talk about he left his feet to dive in and made a mid-air collision, and he won. Touchdown Browns, the huge one off the interception.
A good answer there to the defense. Finally, the Browns taking one play to just punch it in as they should from there. Just the 4-yard pickup from Chubb, but it gets the job done. That's what you got to have, especially after that big interception from JOK, capitalizing three-phase football right there, getting it done, putting that lead in a much better position at 26-9.
26-9, weird score. Scoregami. Potentially. All right, 1st and 10 here for Darnold. Jones again. They really tried. Actually, this time he does break the tackle of Ward, and then Delpit sort of holds his hand and throws him to the ground. So they've really tried to establish that run with Kevin O'Connell here today, but you're in a situation where you need to start flinging the rock. Or give it up the middle, and he'll get 0 yards. Levante David shoots down the A-gap, and a nice tackle. Jones is going to need a good ice bath after this one. End of quarter number 3. Browns 26, Vikings 9 here. Nagy on Sports. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you. Only place you're going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. We're currently in the middle of a Browns sim season for 25, a Buckeyes sim season for 25, the occasional Cavs game. We'll definitely do Cavs playoffs. We'll do an occasional Guardians game. If the Blue Jackets make the playoffs, we'll do Blue Jackets. It's just everything here with Ohio Sports. Back to pass Darnold. He'll fling it right side. Diabate.
JOK just had his was about to get a second, and that one would have gone.
Yes, it would have.
Body just can't control it, loses the handle, and he's going to regret that one in the film study.
Mm-hmm. 4th and 4. They're going to go for it. Darnold, quick drag over the middle, caught, first down. Oof. JOK delivered a blow. Naylor holds on. So Naylor's had several catches. Addison's been targeted. We have not seen anything go to Justin Jefferson at all today. He has been lockdown city there on Emerson Island. Fling it over the middle, right on cue. He gets his first catch. Found a hole in the zone between Emerson and Hickman and Justin Jefferson. I figured it was about a matter of time before I jinxed him into getting a catch.
Yeah, just finds a little bit of separation. And it nicely dropped in there. Able to get just enough loft over that first line. But, if you only get one catch for Justin Jefferson so far in the game, you're doing something right.
You sure are. I mean, Mason, I'm not even sure if that's the word I would use. He says, Kit, how much do you love Dak Prescott?
How much do I love?
That's what he says. How much do you love Dak?
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't know that that's the word I would use. I think he is a respectable quarterback. I don't think he wins you a championship. He's playing in a weak NFC and hasn't got the job done. Now, I will also say the teams they've had around him have not been really fully complete in a lot of ways. I think Jerry Jones creates a lot of his own issues. But perhaps with the right, personnel group around him and the right scheme and the right coaching and a complete roster, maybe he gets it done. He's certainly got talent, but obviously you'd have to see that. I haven't seen that from him, but that's also, he's been in Dallas and the complete discord that is Jerryland.
I've never seen the allure with him. I've never seen why everybody thinks that he's such a good quarterback. I think he's just kind of mid, as the kids would say. I don't think that there's a high enough ceiling to compete with Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes and Burrow and Lamar Jackson and CJ Stroud for a decade. And yes, you're right. CeeDee Lamb is crazy good, and I think that helps him look pretty darn good as well. But I don't feel like it's a massive upgrade over what we would have. But that's just me.
But I will say I've thought very similar of Goff before he went over to Detroit. And that situation for Goff has really proven me wrong. I thought Goff was only a decent, if inconsistent, quarterback, and didn't have what it took to get it done. And now he hasn't won a Super Bowl by any means, but he's played awfully well and gotten pretty deep in some playoff runs. He's a lot better than I was giving him credit for. So again, scheme and culture and where you're at and who's around you really does matter. Playing for Campbell obviously has done good things for Goff, so I won't discount Dak Prescott.
That's fair.
That it can't happen. I need to see it.
Yeah. I think maybe I just wouldn't want to have him only so that we wouldn't have to have, here we go, every snap of every game.
Yeah.
Isn't that his blue 80, blue 80, blue 180 or whatever?
Yeah.
It's, here we go.
It's just...
I mean, I think that we do, Mason. Maybe those are orange-colored glasses. But I think Stefanski's a good coach. I think Stefanski has a good culture. I think just things went off the rails last year. But, I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But again, we don't see it. I mean, I don't know, if that does come to fruition somehow, then I suppose we'll get a chance firsthand. And I won't go in thinking it's going to fail, I suppose is what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
I'll at least give it a chance. But I don't know that it's necessarily going to work either. I'm not like, oh yeah, this is the guy we got to go get about it.
A nice long throw and catch of the rookie Evan Stewart out of Oregon. Quickly becoming one of those players that we fall in love with in our off-season sims and then are mad when we don't get to draft them, which usually means there's a good chance that the Steelers will pick him up. Chubb, big hole left side, breaking tackles, sit down, kid, to the 23. Josh Metellus on the wrong end of another Nick Chubb collision and a big first down.
Man, he hit that hole quickly.
Yeah,
that
he did.
Was a vintage Nick Chubb run. My goodness, the physicality.
Yes, it was. Here comes Elijah Mitchell now. Little wiggly feet around the corner for 4. And the clock, she runs.
And that was the opposite of the rest of the game has been. That was the least patient run of his night, but that's because he saw the hole right away, and man, did he hit it quick.
Yep, there he is again. What a sweet little cut, man. Stuck his foot in the ground and was gone. He has been very, very good today. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Which is good because he struggled in New York 1 week ago. Browns 5 minutes away from going into the bye week at 6-3. Chubb almost had a hat trick. He's over 150 yards rushing though.
Yeah, he has been really good here against the Vikings, just making that defense look porous in the run gaps and finding holes, and things happen.
Bunch to the right side. Chubby stays in to help block. Flings it wide open. Chief, finally! I don't think Chief has caught anything all day, but it counts for big in 6 points this time, and he'll play the old last dance for the Minnesota Vikings here. Browns with a put-away drive here in Minnesota. They're going to go 6-3.
Yep, that certainly will do it here in this game. Browns, struggled at times on offense, but then when the defense picked them up by the bootstraps, the offense got going and put this one well enough away.
Yeah, I would like another top-end receiver with that crew, Mason. I like Tillman's development, but I don't trust him to be the legit number 2 just yet.
How would you feel about an Ayuk trade? Just Ayuk, not the whole Purdy.
Yeah, the Ayuk thing is weird to me. Like, they extended him and gave him a bunch of money, and now they quickly want to get rid of him. So I wonder if maybe he just hasn't come back from his ACL surgery the same way, and he's got a big number. Could they restructure it and do all kinds of things that Andrew Berry likes to do? They could. So I guess it would be what the package is. If it's going to be like Greg Newsome straight up, or if it's going to be Wyatt Teller straight up, I'm probably okay with it. If it's going to be like 33 plus one of those guys, maybe not so much.
Yeah, the 49ers are in kind of a weird.
Yes.
Didn't really anticipate it, kind of a at least mini rebuild right now. So they're kind of, potentially shopping stuff, but we'll see.
Yep, Wendell. I think everybody is of the opinion that Cam Ward is the top quarterback and he can make all the throws. And so now the question is, if the Browns really love him, they got to go get him.
Yeah, well, and that's do they want them wanting more than the Titans do?
Yeah. Back to pass here. Darnold, quick little throw. Justin Jefferson for 3. I think it's drilled by a couple of linebackers. I mean, he would be something at number 2, Bo. For sure he would be. He's uber talented. Browns have already said they see him as a receiver who maybe gets a dozen snaps on defense, situationally, maybe your dime guy or something. But he is electric with the football, and this is a league where you got to score touchdowns, and we were abysmally bad at that last year. So I would still ask who's going to throw him the football, as this one's going to be caught by Naylor. But I suppose there are worse choices at 2, I guess, but.
Yeah, ultimately, without a quarterback, it doesn't particularly matter what your team is.
Yeah, that's fair. I think 2-minute warning time, by the way, here. It is a nice-looking stadium, though, U.S. Bank Stadium. To me, it's you try to shoot your, you know, if Cam Ward is your guy, you got to make an offer that you're comfortable with. And if they ultimately say no, we're going to take him, then you have to decide if you're comfortable with Shedeur at 2. And if you're not, I'm in trade down mode. That's where I'm at, because you need to have so many. That was a nice catch by Jefferson for a touchdown. You have so many holes to fill. You need more assets, and so I'm saying 2 is open. Who wants Abdul Carter / Travis Hunter? Come up here and get him. Let's get an extra 1. Let's get an extra 3. Let's get an extra 5. Whatever. And he is. Look at that toe drag swag from Jefferson.
And Shedeur is not it for me. I do not want Shedeur.
You don't want Shedeur at 2 or Shedeur ever?
At all. I don't think he's the guy.
Okay.
Maybe that's just me, but I don't see it.
I think this one's going to stand here. NFL challenge.
And I've been wrong in the past. I mean, he could be lights out, but I'm just not seeing it yet.
33-18. Good drive there for Darnold and the Vikings, but it will be too little and too late. Of course, we will get an onside kick just for funsies here. Do appreciate you joining Kit and I this evening. Yeah, by all accounts, the 26 quarterback class is better. We think the 27 quarterback class could be loaded. So, yeah, if you can get a couple more high draft picks that you could package together in a year, and, you know, you try to have some version of Kenny Pickett be your quarterback, and you go 3 or 4 win season again. I mean, it's a tank without tanking, I guess, without saying that you're tanking. But yeah, are you going to kick the can down the road, or do you take a Jackson Dart or a Will Howard and you live with the lumps of that kid, and then take another bite at the apple when you have another high pick next year? I just have a hard time believing that's the plan that helped Myles Garrett decide he wanted to re-sign. We're gonna get like a 3rd or a 4th round rookie quarterback, and we're going to trade back as many times as we can so we can have 1 billion first-round picks to try to go get Arch Manning or you know, fill in your blank superstar quarterback next year. Carson Beck or whatever. I have a hard time believing that was the plan that they sold him on.
Please.
Why are the Browns calling time? Oh, it's because Jerry Jeudy is injured again. And this time out for good today. With 137, we hope it's just that. Guys, this one's been a fun one. I appreciate you being on. Brown's going to go into the bye at 6-3. Fun to have Kid on the mic. How about Nick Chubb today? 30 carries, 184 yards. He's had 2 touchdowns. And the Browns 94 seconds away from a victory here as the Vikings have used their final timeout. But a lot of fun. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers for having us on, and we still can't run a screen pass.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. Anyway.
Where's Dino when you need him?
That's right. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we would really appreciate that, guys. It does mean a lot to us. Also hit that thumbs up button, as well as it helps to continue to grow the channel to all the people on the internet. So, Kit, why don't you wrap this one up here as the Browns are going to go ahead and let the clock run down and kick a field goal.
Yeah, good ground game here for the Browns. Really salted it away with Nick Chubb. Always good to see, especially him having a good day, seeing the holes, hitting the ones that open quickly fast, and then being very, very patient otherwise. Browns defense really getting the job done, though, when they needed them, picking them up off the mat a few times, especially that JOK interception to set up a 4-yard Nick Chubb touchdown. That really probably was the turning point that ultimately decided this game. But Browns offense responds, gets themselves a healthy lead, and the rest, as they say, was history.
It was 36-19 here. Got 43 seconds. Darnold running for his life, throws it to Aaron Jones, nicely tackled inbounds with no timeouts. And yes, you're right, Wendell. Madden is, they have the real schedules baked in terms of who you play, like the divisions that you play, and, you know, if you finish 4th, you play 4th here, whatever. but for whatever reason it can't get the home and away parts right. So yes, usually when we're playing a team out of the division, it's in the wrong arena or venue. All right, Browns win. They're headed to the bye week. Bye week always feels better off a dub. 36-19. Let's get a couple of statistics from this one. Go Browns. 23 of 34 for 192 and a touchdown, interception for Sam Darnold. How about TJ Hockenson? 1 for 1 for 44 yards and a touchdown. That man's going to retire with the perfect quarterback rating of 158.3. Aaron Jones, just 18 carries, 25 yards. They were all over Aaron Jones today in the running game, keeping him to 1.3 a pop. Hockenson 6 for 38. Aaron Jones 5 for 54. Justin Jefferson a quiet 5 for 54 and a touchdown. 4 for 50. Look at that. 3 guys with 54 yards receiving. And Jordan Addison 4 for 36 in this one. Lots of tackles today because Nick Chubb was a running fool. Ivan Pace with 16. Cam Bynum with 15. 14 for Metellus and 10 for Blake Cashman. Sacks today, 1.5 for the second-year player Dallas Turner. Levi Drake Rodriguez a sack. Taki Tamini a sack, all first-year players. Gabe Murphy with a half a sack, and Darian Porter, the rookie out of Iowa State, gets in for 1. Metellus had the 1 interception. First interception of the season for Will Howard. He was 16 of 28, 162, a touchdown and an interception in this one. 30 for 184 and 2 touchdowns for Nick Chubb. What a game for him. Elijah Stewart had 9 yards per carry as well. Howard ran a couple of times, and Stewart had the jet sweep for a touchdown. Judy 4 for 34, or 4 for 33 rather. 4 for 71 for Evan Stewart. Just 2 for Chubb, 2 for Tillman, just 2 for the Chief and a drop. 1 for Tyler Warren and 1 for Eli Mitchell. So not a robust passing game today, but Nick Chubb was getting it going on the ground. JOK 9, Denzel 9, 8, including 4 TFLs for Mason Graham. So he's really starting to come on. 8 with 3 TFLs for Levante David. Sacks today, 1 for Chase Young, 1 for Golston, and 1 for Mason Graham. The pick was by Jeremiah Wusu-Koroma, who also had a pass deflection to go along with the TFL. All right, guys, this one was a lot of fun. We do appreciate you being on. Again, Week 10 is the Browns bye, so we'll power through that here. And on the back end of it, we will be playing. Oh, Nick Chubb's going to get a little dev trade upgrade too. There we go. Give him that skill point, baby. We will be playing the Cincinnati Bengals, who destroyed us in week number 2, I believe. So, a lot of fun today, guys. Really do appreciate it. Again, thanks so much to all of our subscribers. You guys definitely are the best. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. For Kit in, what'd you say, New York?
Yeah, White Plains.
From Kit in New York, Phil here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy on Sports, guys. Lots of fun. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And as always, go Browns!